I'm going to take this silver tray and turn it into something Halloweenish. My name's Maria, Blue Luna Craft, and this silver platter has seen better days. I tried cleaning it, polishing it. Nothing was helping it, so I thought I would do something different with it. So first thing I'm going to do is tape around the edges with some blue painter's tape, because I'm only going to be painting the inside diameter of this, and I'm going to keep the edge rim here all nice and shiny and silvery. So it takes a minute to line it up, just doing the best I can to try to tape off the curved edges. And I'll be speeding up parts of this video from time to time. Here we go. And I'm making my way around. I wish in real life it was this fast. And I continue to tape it off. One more piece. And we're done. So I am ready to paint the inside. I'm going to use chalk paint because chalk paint really adheres to any type of surface. I'm going to use this, I don't know if you'll call it paper or cloth. It's kind of like, reminds me of a spider web. So that's why I'm using it. And I'm also going to fill in with this other piece of textured-like paper because I didn't have enough of the spider webbly looking ones. So I'm using Aubergine by Dixie Belle. It's a nice deep purple. Give it a gentle shake and get ready to paint. See how pretty that is? I'm just going to take a typical paintbrush you can find in any craft store, and I'm just going to start around the outside edge and go around. So we'll probably need more than one coat in some places. So far it's looking good. And paint. You don't necessarily start from the outside in, you can go from the inside out if you like. And just touching up some spots that needed a little extra coverage. And then we wait for it to dry. We do a lot of waiting for things to dry when we do crafts. And now the satisfying part, pulling off all the blue tape. We no longer need it. And now I'm laid out the pieces that I'm going to glue down or decoupage down. And I'm like, okay, that works. I'm using this to fill in other places too. Using Mod Podge, satin, it's just what I grabbed. And I am going to start on one side. So this is going to take some effort to make sure that it is glued down because it is kind of a thick material. So I'm going to be putting some on the tray and then going back over the top to make sure that it will stick, adhere, whatever the proper term you want to use is. Glue down, decoupaged, and just kind of spread it around. Put the material back over the top. And now I'm going to go over the top to make sure that it's glued down. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to the next piece. And some of the other pieces. This takes some time, so, you could put on some music. Now we wait for it to, you guessed it, dry. It's already drying on one side. But we're going to let this sit. Make sure it's nice and dry before we move on to the next step. So it is dry now. I'm going to use some craft paints for this next step. I have tin, color tin, and I have this deep blue. This is a little chalk paint. And of course, matte, and that's acrylic. And I'm going to go over it again with some of our aubergine from Dixie Belle. I'm not getting paid to endorse Dixie Belle or any of those products here. I just recommend them. So I'm going to go over and just dab some of this paint on over the top in random spots. Wherever my heart desires, just touch up a little bit. Just pressing the paint in to make sure it gets all around the papery material. And there's no rules here, folks. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with a different color. This time I'm going to go back to the aubergine. I just did some black. And this will blend in with the background. But there you have most of it covered with the black paint. And then I'm going to go back over and continue covering up the webby material. I mean, I could have left it, but I'm going to go back and highlight it. So here we have it all completed. It's kind of looking like a Halloween theme item. Added some blue, give it a little depth, color. When the light hits it, and it's looking pretty good. So there it is, it's dry. Of course, we have to wait for everything to dry. And now I'm going to go back in with that tin colored paint. Could be a silver, could be a white, could be a light gray. This is just what I happen to have. I could use a stencil brush. This is the stencil brush, or just a regular brush. I think I'm just going to try using the regular brush. I'm going to just rub some of the excess paint off, highlight over the little webby pieces here and there in no particular pattern, in no particular order. Just wherever I think it would look good. I'm sorry about the shadow. I was trying to get it so you can see, but I have light shadow problems. And I'll continue. Around we go. And this takes time, but you know, that's part of the enjoyment and relaxation. It's just feeling accomplished once it's all done. And now that is done, I'm going to seal over everything with some Mod Podge to protect it from being scratched. I'm just going to pour out some right directly onto the platter tray and start dabbing it in. Going all the way around. We're almost done, and then more drying. And here's what I used. I used this black paint, acrylic. I used Mod Podge. You can get that at any craft store, along with this blue paint at any craft store, and this tin color that you can get at a craft store, dollar store, wherever you like to buy your products, and the blue tape. And I'm waiting for it to dry, and then I'm going to style it with this pumpkin, this light up pumpkin. You could put a little bowl of treats, some drinks on it, whatever for fall, for Halloween. I like the way the light reflects around the edges of it. And there's another look of it all finished. And I hope you enjoyed this and it inspires you to do something just for yourself.